Hari Om, welcome to all the Atmajyotis, divine light of the self, with the blessings of our Sadguru Shri Prabhuji. Will be starting today's session with a prayer. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Narayana Samarambam, Shankarachara Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Sada Shiva Samarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Hari Om. Welcome to all the JJs for today's session. The topic is today a little bit about what is Dharma, and we talk about all the five, the Pancha Maha Yajnas. And I think Sri Ram will be keeping the timer on the screen. And the timing is 5 to 6 minutes. Kamalaji is the first speaker. She will be talking on the topic Deva Yajna. She'll just give a little a description of Dharma. What is Dharma plus Deva Yajna? So when Sri Ram, I think I will focus you, spotlight you.
No, you don't need to spotlight me.
No, only Kamalaji.
Okay, fine.
So ready, Kamalaji?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Sri Ram can start the time. Can you see that on the screen? Timer?
No.
Okay. Are you on laptop or mobile?
Laptop.
Yeah, on the right hand top corner, just see. All of us are seeing it,
Should
right?
we able okay. Gallery view, should I make it gallery view or something like that?
No. Are we all seeing it? The timer?
Yes, Kamala, make it gallery view and try.
I don't know what is happening. I'm not able to see that.
Wait, I'll send you a screenshot. Just wait.
Is it visible now? Otherwise, someone has to alert her after 5 minutes and at 6 minutes.
Yeah, that will be better. So 5 or 4.
Kamala, I have sent a picture on chat. On the right hand side, the top, you see? Can you see? You can't see.
It's okay, Purnimaji. So someone can say like this. No, I can see that. That's fine.
So you are on gallery view?
Gallery view.
Okay, so Sriram only will show you when it is 5 minutes. Anyway, you can stop this, Sriram. It's already 2 minutes are over.
Yeah, I'll start it again.
Just show her after 5 minutes, you just show the hand. And after 6 minutes, you just show the hand like.
Okay.
You can start, Kamalaji.
Hari Om to all Atmajyotis, the divine light of the self. Today I will be talking about, my topic is Deva Yajna. So I would like to give a glance about what is Yajna means. So in the Vedic ritual, Vedic period, every Karma Kanda is completely about the rituals that we have to offer. But in Upanishads, when we take, it is treating the rituals or offerings, whatever we do, is a lower thing, and it always encourages the people to people on the path of self realization, and avoid the because that will help us to avoid the cycle of birth and death. So but what happens is when we truly rely upon that inaction, it leads to kind of laziness. So Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita says, Nityam kuru karmatvam karma jyayo hya karmanah sharira yatra pichate na prasiddhyeda karmanah. So Bhagavan says, see, action is superior to any kind of inaction. So inaction is either be by enlightenment, or it will lead to laziness. How it will lead to laziness means, so when we say that I'm not going to I enlightened, I'm not going to do anything, then we will not get a purity in our heart. And until we are enlightened, that kind of thing that sorry Purnimaji, but somebody is come and ringing the bell. I need to go and see what it is. Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
We will go to the next speaker.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, sorry. Bhagavan is prescribing that you need to perform that actions, because uh, um, which is vital and important to maintain this life, and through performing that small actions only, you can get into the path of enlightenment. So what are those actions means, through pancha yajnas, we can do perform these actions, is what he's telling. So out of the pancha yajnas, I want to talk about deva yajna. What does deva yajna means? The Upanishad says like sarvam kalvidam brahma. So whatever we see, whatever is around us, is all a manifestation of God. So that's why water, fire, we all, whatever we see, like fire, water, earth, and whatever the through our panchabhutas, pancha indriyas, like whatever we see, hear, touch, smell, and taste, everything is we are telling that everything is God only. So when we see everything and look at everything as an offering to God, that will help in purification of our heart. And slowly that see Bhagavan also says that you need to do your duty without attachment to the result. So when we see everything around us as as God, then that kind of non-doership will slowly arise, and that will take us to the path of self-realization. So that is why these kind of rituals, sacrifices, and how can we connect God through this action is like Navavida Bhakti Narada has given, like Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Pada Sevana, Vandana. So whenever so as a householder, we may not have time to sit and do this yagnas and all. So whenever we do our work, we need to do as a offering to the God. Thereby we can go get into that path. And whenever we get free time, we can do it through this Shravana, Kirtana. In one way or other way, we can get connected to the God. And performance of these kind of actions truly as an offering to the God, and whatever result we get, we should not be judgmental, and take as a have a prasada buddhi that will take us to the path of self realization. And that is what Deva Yajna is about. Thank you.
Thank you. You're done. You finished it.
I'm so sorry. I got
minutes.
a little nervous when somebody called or came.
Yeah. So I think the Purva Pakshi is Sri Ram. If he has any questions, he can ask, and then you can do self-evaluation.
Yeah, Hari Om. Very nice talk on Deva Yajna. So I have one question. In the beginning, you mentioned that Upanishads push towards. I mean, so in the Vedas, the Karma Kanda pushes towards actions and rituals and all these things, and Upanishads talks about more of moving towards self-realization, and so that you don't get attached to worldly things. but it was Krishna who came and said that action is important and all that. So I feel like, I mean, I request some clarification here, because as far as I understand, I mean, Krishna himself, I mean, it's an understood thing that Bhagavad Gita is derived from the Upanishads itself. So doesn't that mean that what Krishna says about Yajnas is already present in the Upanishads in some form or the other? So can you please clarify that? Maybe I didn't understand
See,
what you said
okay,
correctly.
what I understand this. In Bhagavad Gita. See, both are Vedas only. Vedas has mostly about ritualistic thing they are speaking about. But what happened is, over a period of time, people started performing yajnas for their material benefits. Like we have heard in the Puranas also, what. Dasharatha Maharaja performed Putra Kameshti Yajna, what for the sake of getting sons, and Rajasuya Yajna. What happened is, over a period of time, the ultimate, the purpose for which these rituals were meant or to be performed were taken to a different path. So that is why, when in Ramayana it is like that. So Bhagavad Gita comes in Mahabharata time. So in that time, because Vedanta is at the time, at the end only, Bhagavan is giving a glimpse about that, about the overall picture of the Upanishads, right? Like, see, you may find it difficult to understand these Brahma Sutras or Upanishads, but I am giving you in a very in a layman language, wherein you can understand and follow the true purpose for which these Upanishads were meant. So that is the reason I felt like, though Upanishads were talking about the ultimate truth, Bhagavad Gita, through Bhagavan says, through action you reach to that level. Did I answer your question?
Once again, you're saying that, I mean, isn't it also true that even in the Upanishads, it is, I mean, yajna is prescribed and action is prescribed, because only then it will be, I mean, Bhagavad Gita is basically a condensed form of Upanishads in a sense. So if it's present here, that means it should be present there also, right? Or were you saying the same thing in a different way? I don't think I got that correctly.
Sorry, even I don't know what to tell. See, Upanishad, the essence of Upanishad is the same. See, everything is Brahman. But how people were taking it, it was not taken in the right form, right? In the Puranas, we say that the purpose gets defeated. That is why Bhagavan is again telling and the truth.
My only question was, did you say that Upanishads don't prescribe action and they move only towards Jnana or along those lines?
No.
That...
See, the importance. See, they gave a glimpse that the ritualistic performance is a avidya, or lower level of knowledge. But ultimate knowledge is aham brahmasmi, or self-realization.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shriram and Kamlaji. You can go for self-evaluation. Later, I think Purnimaji will pitch in for evaluating.
So, see, when I started, seeing this topic, I felt it very easy, Deva Yajna. But when I started researching, I could not get much details. But whatever here and there from various talks I could relate, I took those things and put it in a manner. But I don't know how it is. I was, there are so many things. Every time when I prepare a note, I get so many things in my mind, but ultimately this is actually not, I don't know whether I have connected it properly. That is the only thing I feel I am missing even now.
Purnima, you're on mute.
You have assessed very properly yourself. You have said a lot of things, but that connection was not there, like you said. Yeah. And your answer to Shriram was more spontaneous. Your talk was kind of, you're trying to remember and tell. But when you spoke spontaneously, all the right answers came.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for questioning for the question, Sriram.
Yeah, the question was good. But the answer which is one answer that you could give, Sriram, is the Vedas are a whole. On the whole, the first part is karma, the second talks about upasana, and the third talks about jnana. Ashte.
Okay.
Upasana should not again talk about karma, or karma doesn't talk about jnana. It is cleanly divided. No,
Okay.
Sriram.
Yeah, but again, when Krishna talks about doing yajna or doing karma, that means it's there in Upanishads also, right? I mean, even Upanishads do
Not the
talk about.
Upanishads, in the Vedas.
Yeah, in the Vedas, yes, but
In the Vedas. It's part of the Vedas, no, Karma Kanda.
no. I was trying to recall this phrase. So the shloka is Sarva Upanishado Gava Dogda Gopalanandana. So it's coming from the Upanishads itself. So my understanding is if it's
Jnana,
there here, it should be there.
everything is coming from Upanishad only. Vedas
So
on
even
the whole.
Upanishad, okay,
On
go
the
on.
whole, it is about from the Vedas only everything has come. Upanishads, the Shrutis, it just comes from Shrutis. Ashte. I
Right.
don't think we need to split hair about it, whether it's there or here. So.
No, but no, the question arose because it sort of gave some impression that Upanishads don't talk about action or anything, and they prescribe just go for gnana, or in that sense, which I'm not sure if that was the. I'm not sure if that is the teaching there, so that's why I asked.
Okay,
Yeah.
like that. No,
Okay.
everything
Thank you
is
for the
required.
answer.
Everything is required, no, Kamla? Without action, nothing. So, yeah, good job. Deva Yajna, one word I was looking for, that is showing gratitude to all the Panchabhutas. So, that one word would have said a lot of things. That's fine. Getting better, definitely, every month. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Purnimaji and Kamalaji, for that good talk. And I guess now the next speaker will be
Very
Rupaji.
nice, Kamla.
Vani wants to say.
So
Yeah,
I
Vani.
just wanted to say that if you had started by saying Deva Yajna traditionally means conducting havans or homa, then puja ritual, but this can also be viewed as moment to moment Deva Yajna. So it would have given a more complete picture.
Clarity. Okay.
Clarity. Because now people will start thinking, oh, is that not Deva Yajna then?
Okay.
Right? So that is also Deva Yajna. Then all forms of worship are Deva Yajna, offering gratitude like Purnimaji said. But remembering every moment that whatever action you perform, and if you can offer that, then that is excellent form of Deva Yajna, because you can be doing it all the time. You are in Yajna all the time. You have understood that life itself is a Yajna.
I think she did mention, no, while cooking, while everything, she did mention.
No, that's what, that part she said. I said if she had started by saying what Vedas prescribe as in Karma Kanda, what is prescribed as Deva Yajna, and then come to this, so then it becomes all inclusive. You said the second part and you put it very well also. But if you have taken the other kinds of the more traditional forms of Deva Yajna, and then you start from there and you lead up to this, and you can spend more time on this as you did. Anyway, you had enough time for that. That would have given a more comprehensive picture.
Sure, Vaniji. I will take this.
Otherwise, it was good. It was good. Whatever you spoke was very good.
Thank you, Vaniji.
Thank you, Vaniji, for that valuable feedback evaluation. Yeah, the next speaker will be Rupaji. Rupaji, can you come on video? I would like to spotlight you. Yeah, Rupaji will be talking on the topic Pitru Yajna. I think they need to talk a little bit about Dharma. What is Dharma? And then go to that particular yajna topic, right, Purnimaji? Yeah. So I think Shriram will start the timer. Will you be, are you able to see the timer on the screen when he starts? He has started now. Are you able to see? Rupaji?
Yeah, I'm not able to see.
Hey, what's happening?
The timer is there, but I can't see the time. Just a minute.
So your topic is Pitru Yajna.
Yeah.
You can start.
Just a minute. Yeah. Hari Om. I will be speaking on Pitra Yajna, and this is one of the 5 yajnas that are prescribed in our scriptures. So these yajnas are something that everyone should follow and do in their daily lives. These are nothing but yajna is nothing but the sacrifice or offering. It is the act of giving up the ownership, and we have come across the rituals where things are offered in the fire, and we are say idam namama, which means this is not mine. So here one would be giving up the ownership of those things that are offered in the sacred fire. This is the symbolic act of yajna. And in Bhagavad Gita Shloka 3.10, Sri Krishna says, Saha yajna prajaha srishta purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyas dvamesha bo vishtakam madukha. Here in this shloka, it means that in the beginning of the creation, the creator Brahmaji had created everything with these sacrifices only, and he had said that one has to prosper in the performance of prosper in the performance of these yajnas, as they shall bestow upon us all we wish to achieve. And everything in the universe operates in the mode of yajna only. Everything gives back to the universe, like the sun gives light and energy, the trees give fruits, cow gives milk, like that. Everything offers back to the universe. So it is we should also do the same, because when we are not doing this, when we are acting selfish, we are actually violating the principles of yajna. And now coming to Pitra Yajna, Pitra means ancestors or old people. So when we offer our gratitude towards our elders by taking care of them and giving the respect that they deserve, and helping them, this is a part of Pitra Yajna only. And shlokas like Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava are being told. This is because parents are next to God, and Then just the story here I can give you is the story of Pundalika and Vittala, where Vittala had once been to Pundalika's home to visit him. And when he was asked to open the door, he asked Vittala to wait for some time so that he will finish whatever the duties he was doing by serving his parents. And Vittala had to wait, which he happily did. And later Pundalika apologizes him, and in return Vittala gives him the boon, the promises him to stay in that place, in the place of Pandrapur. So this is the story where Pitra Yajna could be seen. And other than this in Pitra Yajna, in return, like we receive so many things like traditions and privileges from our elders. So in return, we should make appropriate offerings once they pass away. So this is done in Pitrapaksha through Tarpana and Shraddha. Then that's all I could say. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. You have taken 5 minutes. So I think the Purvapakshi Subbalakshmi is not there. Anybody has any question to ask Rupaji can ask. Purnima has any question?
I have a question.
Sriram can ask.
Yeah, so you gave the example of Pundalika and Vittala story. So I had a small question there. So since even Dharma is a topic here, Pundalika asked Krishna to wait outside while serving her parents. So is there some sort of a Dharma Sankata here? Because there is first Pitri duties and on one hand. On the other hand, there is the Lord waiting at the door. So is there any Dharma Sankata here, and was it resolved correctly? So should you place your parents first, or should you go to God first? So is there any sort of an analysis for that?
As I said, parents are next to God. And in this story, Pundalika realizes that it was God only later. So that's why he apologizes him.
Oh, so in the story, she doesn't know that he is Krishna, is it?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, even then, I think we can still ask the question, because we speak about I mean, parents are Mata and Pita being God, and at the same time, Atiti being God.
Yeah.
So how is the Dharma being balanced there? When we are making someone Atiti, who is also God, being made to wait there, while Mata Pita, who are also God, have to be taken care of first. So is there a Dharma Sankata there, or is there not? Sorry?
Yeah. I'm thinking just a minute.
Oh, that was okay, fine.
I think there is no Dharma Sankata here, because I feel when people grow old, they are just like kids only. Like a mother nurses the baby first. She doesn't give preference to anything other than her baby. Once these people grow old, they have to be taken care of like babies only, because they behave like one, and one has to be more tolerant. when people grow old. And I think Kundalika was doing the same thing because his parents were not, they were actually sick when this incident had happened. So he had to take
Okay.
care.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the
Okay,
answer.
thank you, Sriram, and thank you, Rupaji, for that answer. And I think you can do self-evaluation.
Yeah, I had not practiced. I had not seen how many minutes actually going to I'm speaking. So I had not prepared well.
No,
Yeah,
it's okay.
Purnimaji.
You brought out many beautiful points in whatever little time you had prepared. All relevant points, very nice. And your answer to Sriram also was very good, Rupa. But I have just one question. What is the greatest gift one can receive from parents? The greatest gift for which we have to be grateful to them.
Parents themselves are greatest gift only, because we don't have anyone else in this world who can love us like them.
Right. I think they have given birth to me, us. The birth itself is a gift. With the Adhikari Sharira in which you can pursue the purpose and goal of life, that is being given. The birth itself is the greatest gift, which is why the Pitrus are next to God, or God themselves, Matru Devo Bhava, not Deva like Bhava. So, Sri Ram's question also, there cannot be one answer fits all. It depends on the situation. On a case-by-case basis, you should apply this Dharma. And we have that one example of that sage Kaushika. He goes for bhiksha to a lady's house, and she's serving her husband. So she'll finish that and then come. So it is, I think, to the immediate family, the duty is very important. God has put you there in charge of so many people, you finish that first. And again, coming back to Bhagavad Gita, everything is God, everything is worship of God, Anta. You have to go on doing it. I think that should answer.
Yeah. Very clear. Yes.
So Rupa, good job, Rupa. I know you're somehow distracted, and not really, but still you have come and given your presentation. Very good. Thank you so much. Vaniji might want to say
Yeah,
something.
thank you, Purnimaji, Rupaji. And now I think Vaniji, if she can speak.
I think content is excellent. All the points that are covered were really relevant, and some of them are something which you may not normally even think of under Pitri Yajna. So, very well covered. The ending could have been a little more effective. Otherwise, it was good. Another way to answer Sriram's question will be the same sloka. First, you get Matra Deva Bhava, then you get Pitra Deva Bhava. The third line is Acharya Deva Bhava. So, if you take it as hierarchy of importance being given in your line of duty as a grahastha, then first comes Mata, then Pita, then you are coming to Acharya, coming to Atithi, and then Acharya. So that also can be one line taken to answer the question. Not the only line, but one line.
Yeah.
But what
Thank
she
you.
gave also was very good.
Yeah. Thank you, Vaniji.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Arupa,
Vaniji.
excellent. Excellent.
Thank you, Anand.
Yeah, thank you, Rupaji. And yeah, the next speaker will be Sriram, and I think Sriram himself will put on the timer, and his topic is Bhuta Yajna.
Yeah. I'll start the time.
Yeah, you can start. Kamala is the Purva Pakshi, and she can be ready with a question.
Hari Om. So before talking about Bhuta Yajna, I would like to give an introduction of what Yajna itself is. So Yajna comes from a fundamental aspect of the universe. It arises from Dharma. Dharma, in simple terms, is nature, inherent nature. Dharma is the inherent nature of the universe. So just like how the nature of fire is the heat, the intense heat and the property of being able to burn, Dharma is the inherent nature of the universe. Now, how does this nature manifest? So the manifestation of this nature is how the state of action of the universe is. That is Yajna. Dharma is the nature of the universe, and this manifests as Yajna, which is the state of action of the universe. Everything in the universe, everything in nature is in a constant state of giving, selfless offering. Yajna is selfless offering. Everything in the universe is in a constant state of Yajna. Being in sync with Yajna, or being in sync with the Dharma of the universe, is nothing but being in sync with Ishvara himself. So what does this mean? This translates to performing Yajna in my life. By being in sync with Ishvara, you get qualified for receiving the special grace of Ishvara. What is the special grace? There is the grace that is present in everyone's life, which is the Panchabhutas that is given, the body you have, the functioning of the body, everything, the nature, everything. All that is the grace that is present for everyone, for carrying out the duties, for being able to exercise the free will of the individual. There are facilities provided by Ishvara. There is a special grace of Ishvara which can uplift you from this worldly cycle of karma. So you have a grace which enables you to do karma. There is a special grace which uplifts you from karma. You get qualified for the special grace by performing Yajna, by being in sync with the Dharma of Ishvara. In particular, Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta means living beings. Bhuta Yajna is basically acts of compassion and acts of love towards all living beings, animals, plants, everything. We have unimaginable amount of violence, unimaginable amount of cruelty committed towards animals, committed towards plants. All of us, we have a collective responsibility to serve our fellow living beings. We take a lot from living beings. We cannot live without animals. We cannot live without plants. A single honeybee. Take the example of an insect, honeybee. If a honeybee decides to stop working for 1 week, grasslands will disappear. Plant life will get destroyed. We cannot survive. We are helplessly dependent on animals and plants and everything. So we have to give back. We should be in sync with the nature of the universe. We should perform yajna. We should perform selfless offering. With respect to day-to-day life, feeding a dog, taking care of some animals in your nearby place, going to Goshala or places where they have animals, where they take care of animals and providing some donations. These are some examples. But why should I do that? Of course, you have to give back. But if I give back to that cow or that dog, the dog doesn't know me. Okay, doesn't know I'm giving anything. So does it matter? Here, I would like to remind you of what Sri Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. And I'd like to quote, Bhaktaram yajnatapasam sarvalokam maheshwaram suhridam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shantim richati. Sri Krishna says, I am the receiver of all yajna. I am the supreme enjoyer. All yajna comes to me. So remember, the yajna you perform is not only going to that animal, it is going to Sri Krishna himself. Every action of compassion, every action of service you do, you are doing to Ishvara himself. With this understanding, if you do, you will be uplifted. You will qualify for the special grace of Ishvara. Why is this important? The special grace of Ishvara will free you from the cycle of birth and death. You get qualified for Atmajnana, for receiving the self-knowledge to come out of avidya. So, in this occasion, I'd like to share an anecdote. So, I stay in a hostel in my college, and we have a lot of cats around in the hostel. So, recently there was a virus spreading among the cats, and a lot of the cats were dying. So, a few of us came together, and out of our own pockets, we decided to get a lot of the cats vaccinated. So, we took by walk, we went till the hostels, till the campus gate, and got each cat vaccinated individually. So, by learning about the importance of Bhuta Yajna, I am grateful to have seen such an opportunity and have implemented this in my life. So, Hari Om.
Thank you, Shri Ram, for the wonderful talk. Just on dot.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kamalaji, do you have any question for Shri Ram?
No, Satyajay, it was very nice. He covered everything, and he also explained how he managed through his anecdote how he did it, and he also covered like how in day-to-day life we can perform this Bhuta Yajna also. Thank you, Sriram.
Okay. Very nice. Okay.
Thank you.
So Shri Ram will do self-evaluation, and then Purnimaji will and Moniji will give their evaluation.
Okay. So the flow, I think the flow was nice. I wanted to start with Dharma itself, and somehow I could connect Yajna and Dharma by chance. I came upon some talk of Guruji where he mentioned about Yajna being the state of action of the universe. So I think that that starting point gave the whole flow of the whatever I planned. So that was nice, and time was fine. I think with respect to I think one of the conditions was to have voice modulation. So I focused a little more today on voice modulation. I'm not sure how that came out. I'm waiting for Purnimaji's comments on that. With respect to quoting examples and scriptures, I think I was able to include a few in the talk. So yeah, that's all from my side. Purnimaji, please.
TED Talk worthy.
Oh my God, thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, you had covered everything. Right from the, covering all the aspects, and in just 7 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever, and all the voice modulation, expression, animation, time, everything was perfect. Shriram, excellent.
Thank you so
much. One question. So, what do you say about people who eat meat? That is, they're natural meat eaters. What
natural meat eaters?
Yeah.
As in people or animals?
Animals, so they are natural dharma they are following, no? And we are the ones who need all the dharma knowledge.
So there are people in certain regions where some plantation doesn't work out. So there is no vegetation. In some places, there's no other option. So in such a sense, that is dharma to follow. And because they're in the ecosystem, they're able to provide back. They're able to, in that sense, it's okay. But what happens is with this ideology, it goes beyond anything. It goes to greed. It goes to stocking up. It goes to cruelty. Forget just eating. People nowadays kill animals for fun. So the amount of cruelty that is there is unimaginable. So there are exceptional cases where in some places it's you cannot live in any other way, but majority, at least 95% of what is happening is utter animal cruelty. There is no, period. There's nothing more to be said in that.
One more question which haunts, I'm sure, 99% of population. Is it okay to kill mosquitoes?
Yeah, so I had the same question, and thankfully I clarified with Guruji earlier, so I don't answer now.
Yes, thank you.
So basically anything that is for survival, for basic necessities is okay. But just out of fun, I'm stronger than the mosquito. I'll go kill the mosquito. That is not, that is not Dharma. So of course, like mosquitoes spread a lot of diseases. There's dengue spreading and all those things. So some basic, you use one bat once in a while. That's okay, but not out of just pure joy of killing a mosquito.
So you like the sound it makes. Tuck, tuck.
Yeah. I like the tough sound it makes. I'll go kill that sound.
Okay. Excellent, Shriram.
Okay,
Super.
thank you.
Thank
So
you.
much.
Yeah, thank you. And Vaniji, can you
No,
speak?
superb talk. Totally superb talk.
Thank you so much, Maniji.
Everything covered, and I loved the bee example.
Yeah.
That 1 week, if the bees stop working, then what all things can happen. Creation can come to an end also, probably.
Yes.
As we know it.
Yes.
Very amazing. You approach from so many different angles, starting from the Vedantic angle of being in sync with Ishvara, and then you brought in so many modern angles also to it. So it will appeal to youth, it will appeal to traditional people, and then you have set a personal example yourself by sharing a small yajna that you are part of. So
Yes.
I think, like Purnima said, TED Talk worthy.
Yeah, thank you.
She hit
Thank
the
you so
nail
much.
on the head.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shriram, for the wonderful talk. When I saw the topic for Shriram also, I felt, oh, being an animal lover, he would definitely give fantabulous
Yeah.
speech.
I like this
And
topic a lot.
really did justice to that. And that bee thing also, when he said, yeah, the ecosystem is so well nurtured, maintained in the nature. Really, it's wonderful and amazing to see that even. Thank you,
Thank you so
Shriram,
much.
Purnimaji, and Vaniji. I think, yeah. The next speaker will be Kamalaji, Anupamaji, the last speaker for the day. And she will be talking on the topic Jnana Yajna.
Hari Om. Om Shri Guru
1 second,
Namaha.
wait. Are you able to, yeah, Shriram, can you start the timer? Yeah, are you able to see that? Kamala, I'm getting the name Kamala only. Anupam.
Yes, I can see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can start.
First, I start with what is Dharma, which is a very vast topic, but I try to put my understanding here. The Dharma word comes from the Dhatu Dhr. It means that which upholds, means the one rule, the entire cosmos, the entire rule by which the entire cosmos is being there, which is necessary for the happening, whatever happening in this world, that is abiding this one rule, that is Dharma. And Dharma, according to Yoga Shastra, can be classified as Samanya Dharma, Swadharma, and Vishesha Dharma. And this Samanya Dharma is common for all. It talks about the rules that I should follow within and outside. What are the basic rules that I should follow within to know myself, and how I should be with the outside world. And the second Swadharma talks about the dharma that the rules I should follow uh, while I am taking up some role, like when I am a daughter, when I am a mother, when I am a colleague of somebody, like that, when I am Sishya. And the Vishesha Dharma goes with the like pertaining to some family, pertaining to some kula. That Vishesha Dharma goes like that. This is the basic understanding of Dharma. And second come Yajna. Uh, Actually, when we are born in this world, we are indebted to so many things, because out of this pancha bhutas only we are born. So the moment we are born, we are indebted to so many things, and with that concept only yajnas has come. The scriptures say that a yajna should be done by every human being every day. It is so simple. They say how First is because first we can take Deva Yajna. Simply in the morning, lighting a lamp and say, "Oh Bhagavan, thank you, I am alive. Thank you for one more day." That is Deva Yajna. We can do that. And second come Pitur Yajna. Without our father and mother and our knowledge from ancestors or anything, we are not here. We cannot be what we are today in this society. And so we can at least call up and ask, how are you? Are you well? Okay, everything will be okay, normal. That we can share. And third comes Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta Yajna, our connection, our relationship with beings around. That can be done very easily, as Sri Ram said, feeding a cow or feeding a dog, at least keeping some water for birds. That can help. This can be done every day. Second, fourth is very easy, Manusha Yajna. Manusha Yajna is all basically our Indians had this culture. Whenever we meet anybody outside, they ask, had your food, had your coffee? In Karnataka, anywhere in India, they ask. It is a compassion. Somebody feel happy even when the vendors, like those who, the milkman, the one who gives flowers, or simple vendors, when they ask, had your food, if we ask them and just give a smile, they'll be happy. That brings a happiness in them, and that is the yajna. Yajna is not about only sacrifice. It is about worshipping. Why we these five kinds of worship they have been taught means, that is about Jnana Yajna next. Because uh, our ultimate goal, purpose of this life is to attain moksha. uh, so in order to attain that, we should be conditioned in such a way that every day we are all bound to the ego takes the first place, and we connect ourselves with a BMI. To This conditioning can happen a little bit. The ego fades away when we do these yajnas. And jnana, when coming to jnana yajna, jnana means knowledge. And how can we do worship our knowledge? Yes, we have to we can worship through whom I am getting the jnana knowledge, our teachers, our rishis, our the scriptures and the Vedas. Every the teachers, the ultimate knowledge have been given by them. And jnana yajna is called a rishi yajna also. Mm, uh, and this jnana yajna should be done every day. Why? Then only we'll reach the ultimate goal. The rule of jnana, why they say you should do it every day? Because then only the shravana, manana and nididhyasa can happen. In over a period, that knowledge ripens to wisdom. When this knowledge can ripen to wisdom, till this ego is taking the prime role, knowledge cannot be ripened to wisdom. So to pacify this ego and make the ego in good alignment with the knowledge, this yajna, this worshipping should be done every day. And in this place, we are here in this session, we are talking about the ultimate truth, the dharma or yajna, anything that are prescribed by our Vedanta and Vedas, our great rishis. And this is a very moment a jnana yajna is happening here. And even the academics we study, where we gain knowledge for transaction with this world, we should do it every day, because that is very much necessary. And those who teaches that knowledge, we should pay respect them, worship them. That is jnana yajna, giving them the salutation for what they do, what we gain from them. And with this jnana yajna, we can reach the ultimate goal, the goal tattvamasi. And then only we can realize, as Prabhuji says, nanu nanenbadu nanalla, sachidanandatma shivananum nane. When we want to reach that point, this yajna should happen every day. And basically this yajnas came out of the dharma. One clue how I can follow this dharma, how I can apply it every day, where all and how all can I can apply it every day. Thank you, Hari Om.
Thank you, Anupama ji. Very good spontaneous flow. Little overshot. That's okay. I think within a minute, I think you have taken extra time. So Rupa ji is the Purva Pakshi. Do you have any questions, Rupa ji, to ask Anupama?
No questions.
No
But
question.
I think I did not hear in the middle. Did
Okay.
Anupama ji mention about spreading this knowledge as Rishi Yajna? I felt you only spoke about Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasa, isn't it? Anupama ji.
Can you say that again, Rupa ji?
No. Actually, Rishi Yajna is not just Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasa. It is also spreading the teachings of these rishis. I'm not sure if she has mentioned it or not. I was just asking.
No, I didn't say that, and you are correct. We should, when we learn something, and we should ever always give it back. No, it is all about giving back only.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Rupa ji. And yeah, Anupama ji, can you go for a self-evaluation?
Self-evaluation. I missed certain points, and when I started preparing for the topic dharma is very very subtle, and I studied something, but I even now I feel that that is not my understanding is not enough, I felt. And coming to yajnas, jnana yajna, I think I have made the point. I could not quote anything. I missed quoting scriptures.
Yeah,
No.
Purnima.
You spoke about all the yajnas in a very comprehensive manner, but you could have allotted more time for Jnana Yajna, isn't it? That's why thoda you overshot the time. But otherwise, everything you said were perfectly on dot. Nothing more. What else can be said about Jnana Yajna? Except that Rupa made a good point that Yajna, that it has to flow. It has flown from Guru Parampara. So that flow has to be maintained. The Shishyas also have to continue that flow. Pass it on to the next generation. That is why eye leaders are born. No? Yeah.
So a small question here. So Jnana Yajna, I mean, the main aspect is for carrying forward the teaching, as in from Guru Shishya Parampara. So it is to carry forward the teaching, as in what Atmajyana in essence. So is Rishi Yajna or Jnana Yajna, is it restricted only to Jnanis because they are the ones who have the authority to speak on Vedanta and all those things? And in that sense, is it restricted that Jnanis are the ones who are doing Jnana Yajna, or what role do I have in doing Jnana Yajna? Because I myself don't have clarity about everything. So who can I teach? That is one question I have.
Now we are all talking about jnana only, right? This is how clarity comes. And we have our own gurus, grace. We have Vaniji and Purnimaji. Everybody is there to bring up that clarity in us.
Okay, so when JJ session is Jnana Yajna is your answer.
Yes, this is also jnana yajna.
Okay, well understood. Yes.
See, everywhere the Sadguru cannot come. So Acharyas, they are vested with the power of continuing this flow of knowledge. Of course, with the base of the scriptures and the Guru's teachings. So one cannot swerve away from that. but very, very few Sadgurus and enlightened masters can be found. So there are Acharyas are more. Acharyas are okay. They should continue the parampara.
Okay.
That's what Guruji had said once. Prabhuji had said.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's a title also is being given to all the AVSC coordinators and others, no? Acharyas and Acharinis. That is what. Because how many Sadgurus can we have? They're rare souls. Yeah.
And this is how one can reach that, one can become jnani. Isn't it, Purnimaji?
Correct. So only by talking about it, like you said, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, only that churning, constant churning will happen and Amrita will come later. Yes. Okay, I think we are done. Good session.
Yeah, good session. We are done. Thank you, Purnimaji, Shriram, Anupama, Kamala, and Rupa. Everyone participated very well. So we have come to the end of the session. Anupama, can you say the closing prayer?
ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अन्तर्ज्योतिः बहिर्ज्योतिः प्रत्यज्योतिः परात्परः ज्योतिरेव ज्योतिः स्वयं ज्योतिः आत्मज्योतिः शिवोऽस्म्यहम् नानु नानेन्वदु नानल्ल इद्देह मनबुद्धि नानल्ल सचिदानन्दात्मा शिवनानुं नाने शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु हरिः ओम् श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।